Welcome, acolytes. Today I'm reacting to actual Acheeto, a guy that I particularly like in a way of blah, 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 content, you know. And he does, well, I watch a lot of his stuff, but if you just, and why am I picking specifically him for this? Now, Acheeto, he has a history with Poki. What history is it, you might ask, acolytes? Well, it's simple. The history is Poki tried to F him over pretty hard. And I mean it. He criticized her, and Poki has the bad habit of targeting smaller channel if she doesn't like channels. I am sorry about that. Channels that don't that criticize her, and she does it a lot. And maybe she even stopped it, but in the past, and what I believe is still because, you know, the small channels won't. If they say something, you probably won't find them, as is with my small, nice little comfy channel. And yeah, she basically just does it. And I think she didn't stop it because why? The girl is really sociopathic. I mean, she does things where you could say, yeah, this isn't how a normal human being should actually act up, and it's disgusting. Her behavior is simply disgusting. And this guy, Acheeto, had to do with it. He got struck by her. He got really, and at the moment where he actually just started out, so he was really vulnerable at that case, and she just totally abused it and just struck him. And I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if she even struck my little channel without any remorse. Why? Because that's what Poki does. It's that simple. And it's not even if someone's particularly hateful about her or truly actually did her wrong. No. It's enough if you just say your mind without even insulting her. Just say your mind. That's enough. So, let's start. And by the way, you know, sub and comment down below. You know.
Oh my god, did you hear that? That is like the best, that's one of the best burps I've ever done. Nice!
Alright, so I opened Twitter today to see an announcement.
This is the quality content. Yes, I just told it, quality content and such. No, I think it's fine because, well, the people that actually watch her content wanna watch her content exactly how it is. Most of them because she does softcore things. And, yeah. But her personality... 1 out of 10 at good days.
Announcement from Poki, and it looks like Gorlock is trending in the United States. I'm gonna forward this to my team and see if they can investigate what could possibly have caused her to trend. But yeah, did I open Twitter and I see drama alert saying Poki looks like she might be retiring, and I was like... So Poki is Twitch's biggest Karen, and it seems like after 7 or so years of being a streamer on the platform, she's finally deciding to retire. She alluded on Twitter that she would be leaving Twitch, which doesn't necessarily mean that she's retiring from streaming. It could just mean that she's coming to stream on YouTube or some other website, but she tweets, "The end of an era. Twitch has been my home for a decade, but it's time to say thank you for all the memories and love during my League, Fortnite, and Among Us days." And then a screenshot of her, like, installing the app. I don't really is she deleting it? That's not what the deleting thing looks like. Either way, it's crazy that she is the face of the app on the App Store. I've said this 1,000 times in my videos, and I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but the fact that she has this squeaky clean image is preposterous to me. It must be the case that Twitch is making millions of dollars from her page. Like, all the donations that she receives, Twitch takes a big cut of those donations, so it must be that she's getting the most, which you...
Yes, and by the way, this squeaky image, she's protected as F. Because, you know, it's a girl, it's a young woman, once ago anymore. And you will just have this. This is the best face you can show. And Twitch, by the way, is a porn site right now. It's a pure P site. You know it, I know it. Everybody who actually looks at it in any kind of way knows it. It's a P site. You know what it is. And at the end of the day, if somebody does softcore like Pokimane does, and she actually does it like sells very well, Twitch will say, yeah, we want our money, the donkey, to do well. They are protecting her from anything. She can do stuff that nobody else actually can. She's protected. She can be a monster. Nobody cares. Not even her simps.
Do the math on that, who's donating and why. But yeah, if you look into her track record and her career and her controversies for like more than 10 seconds, you'll come to the same conclusion that myself and many others have, which is that the poster child squeaky clean image that she has is really undeserved and does not make any sense. Anyway, Twitch responds to her tweet by saying, "What an incredible journey it's been. We're so proud of everything you've accomplished and what's ahead in the future. You'll always have a home on Twitch, Poki." Glazing! Oh man, you better keep this same energy for my boys. I swear, bro. If my boys end up leaving Twitch, you better act like you fucking miss them, bro. If my boy Jinxie gets a $100 million kick contract, you better get on your hands and knees and pray he doesn't leave your sorry-ass platform.
Day in the life of a full-time Twitch streamer. Just woke up. Hey Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:07 p.m.
I overslept.
Dude, Twitch in 2024 is like that friend that you had in middle school that you haven't seen in 10 years, and when you come back to see him after those 10 years, for some reason his dog that he had in middle school is still alive, but he's like 17 years old, and he smells really funny. Like, he smells like he's already dead. He's got like an eye patch, he can barely walk, he starts like shivering if he stands up for too long. That is Twitch right now. Like, Twitch is dying. If you just look at the talent that Twitch has to offer and compare it with YouTube and Kick and Rumble, it's just really not a competition. Now, I'm speaking from my personal taste, but I think the consumer trends kind of reflect what I'm saying. I mean, why are all these other sites doing so well? It's because they're offering something that Twitch isn't, that people want. Alright, so after dropping those tweets and having that exchange with...
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. At the end, if you corrupt your site that much, as Twitch does, someday people will just get enough and look for something else. Yes, even the pure simps. It might take a while, and it will take a while, but at some point you just done. And even if you had a good ride, it still comes to an end, but Twitch is just a P site. It just lost its actual meaning of what it was. And that's why, done.
With Twitch, Pokimane dropped this little clip from her podcast and just doing a little impromptu yap sesh for us, talking about why she's leaving Twitch. And this clip just dropped as I'm recording this, so like, you know, everything I said prior to this about her retiring, I guess is kind of debunked now. I guess she's just like switching platforms, which is like fantastic, guys. There's gonna be more Pokimane to go around. Dude, I can't wait, dude. I hope she switches over to YouTube. That'd be so epic. Because, dude, she like totally knows how the copyright system on YouTube works. I can't wait.
We are talking about why I'm not
And by the way, remember, he almost got effed by her. Just hold this context in the back of your mind.
signing with Twitch. 100% a choice that I'm making for myself and for my long-term career growth. It's time for me to be free as a bird.
I'm sorry, I have to ask, and I really do have to ask, like, how many people are out there that are potential Pokimane fans that are not already Pokimane fans? This person has over 4 million followers on Twitch, and I don't even know what she does. I don't know what she does. Literally, gun to my head. Acheeto, do you know what Pokimane does on her streams? All right, it's been good. Tell my family I love them. And you cross-reference that with Mr. Beast, who's like flying cars off of cliffs and exploding them in midair. And then it's like, okay, well, there you go. I can see where the potential interest for that would be for those who haven't found it yet. Whereas Pokimane, it's like, I think you genuinely have collected all of the 4 million people in the world that would really want to sit there and watch you eat ramen.
I'm gonna be gaming until I'm literally 80 in a rocking chair playing TFT on my phone. But me and Twitch, hello, we're two separate things.
It is kind of wild to me because Twitch has done so much for her, like in specific as an individual streamer on their platform, and she is leaving. Meanwhile, streamers that have done a lot more for the website have not gotten the same treatment and have not left. I think if Twitch really wants to help their website, they should give these helping hands that they give to these mainstream, you know, palatable streamers to maybe some of the more raunchy yet funny and have a strong community streamers. And I'll tell you this much, the only time I've opened Twitch in the past 6 months when I'm not like doing research for a video to show you how bad it is when I was watching Jinxie, okay? There is nothing about the website that made me want to go to the website other than the fact that they were receiving a video feed from Jinxie's OBS. You could say I'm glazing, perhaps. But my point there is I could find some guy in like a different country to build a website for me that would do exactly that and have it up and running in 3 to 5 business days, and it would basically be as good as Twitch if we had the right talent.
Be certain details that I have to cut out because legal and my managers literally tell me to. But I will tell you guys the things maybe not everybody knows.
Anyway, that's where the clip ends. I know I said that she was retiring and then I said maybe she's switching platforms. I have no idea. I know that her and Hassan are friends, and Hassan is suspecting that she is not going to be switching platforms, but rather she's just going to be retiring. And it's crazy to me. I feel like everyone's retiring this year, bro. Mad Pat's retiring. Meat Kenyon's retiring. PewDiePie.
Yeah, and no, Meat Kenyon isn't retiring. He makes basically a pause. But yeah, retiring is the new cool thing, and you will hear it even more often for people that are a bit longer in this entire shebang. It's just a thing that gets clicks. That's all. That's why they do it. That's why they will do it. And she's not even stopping streaming, so she's definitely not retiring. But the word itself, retire, indicates that she will actually stop streaming. And it's like, oh no, she stopped streaming. How sad. And yeah, so she gets more clicks. And it works. Let's just be honest here. It works. But yeah, you know.
PewDiePie is just being a dad now, living with his father. He's basically retired. I don't know what's happening, bro.
I mean, I don't know why Pokimane is quitting Twitch, but it seems like she's quitting. The end of an era. Twitch has been my home for a decade. But it's time to say thank you for all the memories and love during my League, Fortnite, and Among Us days. Okay? Don't know what this means. I texted her. She did not respond. And it's not like she's streaming on Twitch right now. So probably has spare time to reply.
And by the way, Pokimane is friends with him. If you don't know Hassan, I would say he's a really, really hateful person. He just loves to hate everything and everyone. And that's his shtick. And it's to a degree where I even would say, damn, he's overdoing it totally. This isn't even funny anymore. This is just oof, yeah. But I mean, people watch him, so it works. So yeah, the entertainment value is somewhere there. That's why, well, I guess I cannot complain about that. But still, it's a very, very hateful person. He really likes to just do things that are shock value pure, without any reasoning, and just do it in a way where you could say, no. That's now how a normal functioning human being does it. And they are friends, so, you know.
But she's choosing not to, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But I suspect they should probably... Poki seems like she's quitting streaming altogether. Yeah. I feel like she's probably not going to go to a different platform to stream. I think she's probably not streaming anymore.
I also saw this tweet kind of go viral, just claiming that Pokimane received a $75 million Kick contract and that she's going to be streaming there. I looked into it. This guy is just some random guy. And people do this whenever there's some sort of murmurs about Twitch.
Oh, yeah, this is one of the things that pisses me off, that people just fake things like that, basically make a thumbnail and people just eat it for no effing reason. But, well, I guess it's the internet, you know. Yeah.
Streamers moving to another platform or something like that, they will just invent numbers and invent stories and make up shit. Be like, oh, it is confirmed. I have the inside information. Pokimane is actually switching to be streaming live as a card dealer for stake.com casinos. She's going to be running the blackjack tables. So she's moving from gaming streams on Twitch to dealing blackjack cards for barely legal.
Well, I mean, that would be at least funny. Obviously fake, but funny.
Hey. And then, like, you have people instantly believing this, quote tweeting it, being like, whoa, dude, she's moving to Kick. Didn't she say Kick was degenerate because of all the gambling on there, and now she's taking a deal from them? This one says, LMAO, no way she complained about gambling on Twitch 24/7 just to switch to a site owned by a gambling company. 92,000 likes. And, like, I get what, you know, this is saying. I would agree that if she did switch over to Kick for 75 mil, that would be insanely hypocritical. I mean, it was, like, documented last...
Yes, it would be hypocritical, but we still have to stay fair, or fair enough, and say if she doesn't do it, then she didn't. If she doesn't do it, then she doesn't do it. That's what it is.
Summer that she was instantly vocally against Kick, and you know, if she just had enough dollar bills waved at her, she'd compromise her morals. Yeah, that's a pretty bad look. But yeah, this is just made up. Like, this is just not true. Nobody knows if she's going to Kick. She's probably not. Like, that's retarded. Why would she go to Kick? Well, I just watched this video by Ludwig that you guys should check out,
Kick
where he
brings
actually
money.
explains pretty thoroughly why streamers might be moving from Twitch to an alternative platform, and it's not because of the culture or whatever you may think, or the rules or the terms of service, but it's literally about the raw dollar sign figures. Because Twitch recently made a change that Ludwig describes that people don't know enough about, and it's about how people are literally just going to make less money on Twitch because of a change they did to subscriptions. The clip is kind of long, it's like a minute and a half, but if you watch the whole thing, it's actually super informative.
They also dropped this, an update to several streamer payout programs. Now, I saw some people talk about this as if it was a good thing. They basically expanded the Partner Plus program, which is allowing people to get a 70-30 split. And before, they had a 100K cap on that 70-30 split. They've removed that cap. That's mostly a good thing for people who are earning more than $100,000 a year. They just will be able to earn more money. They'll get more of their share. But they also snuck in a change to the Prime Gaming subscription payout model. And this one's pretty fucking huge. I feel like people didn't talk about this enough. They've changed it, so now when somebody gives you a Prime sub, it is a fixed rate, depending on where in the world you got your Amazon Prime membership. So if you're a North American streamer and you have someone from the US who uses a Prime, you now get a flat $2.25. When I streamed on Twitch, it would just count as a sub. So if I got a Prime, I would get 70% of that sub, $3.50. I mean, even if you got
Makes
a 50-50, that would still be $2.50, right? And it's even worse if you have a lot of viewers who are outside of the US. Like, let's say you mainly stream to people from the UK. You're only getting $1.80. Let's say perhaps you are an e-girl streamer and you stream content that is generally for maybe an audience from a country who doesn't have a lot of pornography, so they like watching, live streaming websites. Turkey, as an example, you now get 9 cents per Prime. And it makes sense on paper. I think Amazon Prime in Turkey is like $1 a month if you do the currency exchange. So they shouldn't be like hemorrhaging $2.50. But this is a huge fucking change. And I think most people...
And the thing is, I mean, don't get me wrong, as he explains it, it makes sense that they would do that. Because, well, I guess the negative on it is, yes, people get less money, because yes, of course they get less money, but if you're in, what did he say, Turkey, it's $1 something? Yeah, of course Twitch shouldn't pay you $2 for that. They don't get the money, you're not doing plus of it. If you're doing different things, of course, but this, no. This actually, from everything that I heard today, this actually makes some semblance of sense. Is it good? Well, not for the streamers, but it makes sense, yeah.
are now going to be earning less money as a Twitch streamer because of this change in Prime.
Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I don't know if that's going to incentivize some streamers to move platforms or what's going to be the deal, but I guess we'll see how this plays out this year. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new.
Yep, and give them some love, by the way. And I'm just gonna repeat it. Acheeto, double E, really good creator. He talks, makes the thing with Call of Duty where he plays it in the back, and he is actually, as I said, he's entertaining, interesting, and a smart guy, just basically. So, Acolytes, as it is, good night.